Test 1 2 3. Hi guys, welcome to the new video. If you are new, of course subscribe, upload every video. I just finished watching House of Dragon episode 2 and I wanna share my thoughts what I think about the episode. It's gonna be spoiler talk, of course season 1. So overall it was solid fucking episode. I feel like this series is gonna be fucking great. I'm not gonna lie. Because first episode was fucking great and this episode is solid. Holy fuck, this series is great. And like I said, I never watched Game of Thrones, okay? And I'm new in this universe. As you can see, the city, this is my only complaint. Where they doing those kind of big shots of the city, this looks fake. This looks like, yeah, some kind of kit asset basically from Kit Bash or whatever. Yeah, something like that. They just put some buildings, 3D models, and put some HDR and whatever. This is my only complaint. Basically, the storytelling, the acting, everything looks great. I like the music, the atmospheric music, okay? They don't do basically much of the music. They put the music where they need it, if that makes sense. And the king is kind of great. Of course he gonna die. So basically the episode starts like it past 6 months from the last episode, so that's interesting. And basically, you know, they were having some conversation right here in this kind of table, like she is missing her mother, yes. And basically the king is seeing this, her friend right here, yes, this chick. And the idea of the episode is, well, it was like the king basically must get married, yes, because his position of course in the throne is not that great. So basically, of course, this chick, this Ciri, it was funny because at the beginning of the episode, if you watch the episode, the king was like, "Shut up, just go right, go away from here," because she was trying to speak out in the fucking console or whatever. Go to the kitchen. You are not alive to speak. Shut up, woman. It was a little bit funny. So basically, this Ciri character, yes, choose some soldier, and of course she chose this Chad character who beat this uncle ass, yes, this guy on the tournament or whatever. Of course it's gonna came back, he gonna be the soldier and he gonna be the man, of course, of the series. This is my prediction, but whatever. Basically they got some good conversation, and the black guy with strange fucking wigs, he gonna be the villain, of course, I feel. So basically, he just proposed to the king, "Hey, I've just proposed you my girl to be married, and this my daughter, and the daughter has like 12 years old." I like this universe because it's like almost like I said from our history, but like couple 100 years back, if that makes sense. Yes, like kings and queens, you know, in those times, like living their lives. So I'm 100% sure like the author is inspired by this stuff. So basically, we got, of course, another problem. I'm gonna say it, like with those crabs. Some crabs, people just kill some, you know, guys on the fucking sea or whatever. And of course, we got this sea. Those scenes, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this later. But look at the cinematography. The color grading looks amazing. Looks very huge, like big. How to say, big space, as you can see. Nice composition of the shot. There is a people. There is a background. A little bit of sun. Great fucking shot. You can watch those shots and learn how to shoot basically movies. Seriously. So I check it out, how so many shots looks great. And basically, you know, this king got conversation with this friend of the daughter, yes, like uh, they just talk about the kingdom, of course, or whatever, about the wife and about her mother, yes, of their friends. I like those conversation, like they building the characters, if that makes sense. Yes. So basically, the idea is like those crabs, people just killing people, and crabs just eating people, as you can see. And of course the crabs look CGI, the dragon looks CGI too, but it is what it is. It looks great. Like I said, I only complain is on the city, or both shots. Whatever. So basically, the idea is like, this black guy on the council just give him, hey, marry my daughter, and the daughter is like 12 years old, and they just, and they hammer in this kind of stuff, and I get it. I forget, when I watched the episode, but I was a little bit annoyed, a little bit like, oh, the woman, this is the thing, cause of course the wife of the black guy, yes, with the wig, this kind of white hair, just talk to this Siri character like, this is the way right here in those scenes, like, you are not happy about this, like he just married this 12 years old, and she's like, this is the way, yes, this is how it's supposed to be as a king, and you are not happy, and she was, of course I'm not happy, but this is the way, yes, and you don't understand this, and that's kind of dialogues, like they have some beef a little bit, and it was a little bit like, oh, you are the basically this child, you are woman, and you are not strong, kind of, how to say, if the kings die, you are not strong enough to basically be in charge, yes, of this kind of stuff. So they hammer in this stuff, and I get it, this is appropriate to the times and to the universe, so I gonna give them pass, but a little bit this annoys me, like, oh, girl power, let's go, I can do this, I am a woman, I can do this. Okay, we get it, shut up. But I get it, this is the times. As you can see, look at this fucking stuff. Looks great. So basically, the king was a little bit concerned. They have some council meetings, whatever. Yes, maybe we're gonna, be married. Of course, this is the scene where she choose this fucking knight. Yes, who was only in battle, so she just chose him. Of course, and of course they're gonna be together. This is my prediction. But basically, we got another problem. This uncle, yes, of the Ciri, the brother of the fucking king, just stole some, I don't know, angel, some fucking egg or whatever, dragon egg, yes, and he just, oh, I just send you, you're gonna be at my wedding, because he married some kind of prostitute or whatever, and I just take the dragon egg, so come on, king, and another guy from the council send me, I'm gonna take my egg, this egg, and I'm gonna kill this dude, your brother. And the king just sent him, and they got the dialogue, and this is the cool scene, like they just walking on this wall, great wall of China. Looks great. And basically, like I said, I got a feeling every time I watch this episode, and I feel like it's gonna be most of this time, like I live this life. I live in this universe so many times, so if you have those kind of feelings, I just record this video infinite time, basically, because we'll repeat our lives, whatever. So this is the scene, and of course the girl just came on the dragon, because he just came, called the dragon, and they were like, okay, leave the weapon, and the girl just came with her dragon and just talked to the uncle like, if you wanna kill me, and you're gonna be in charge, whatever. And he don't kill and just give her the egg, and the prostitute just run away, and they have some dialogues, a little bit drama, like, hey, I am, you're supposed to, free me, and he was like, from what? From fear. That was good line in this episode. So they got some drama, of course, with this prostitute, and of course the black guy, this friend of the Siri character just came to the king. Yes, you watched the episode, and just talk like, give him some kind of piece of the fucking, I don't know, chess or whatever. You watch this, some kind of figure, like she repaired this figure, and I feel like the king is in love in her, and they get the conversation, and of course the king and the daughter got the conversation, and I like that, like they, of course they gonna, progress, like the king is suffers some from some kind of disease, like the worms, he just put the arm to the worms, yes, the hand to the worms, like, oh, he suffers from this issue, and of course he gonna be sufferer to the end, and this issue gonna kill him. This is my prediction. So basically, they got conversation, and with the daughter just came, and I just take back the egg, yeah. And the king was at first mad at her, but later on he was like, "Oh, so you are become a woman," that kind of stuff. Good dialogues, like I said, good dialogue. It's not, very good, but it's good. Like, you just watch this and yeah, this is good line. This is good line, if it does make sense. So solid show, seriously, solid 2 episodes. From the issues, basically from the city, looks a little bit CGI. Some of those objects look CGI, and of course the hammering, like, oh, woman can't do this, but of course they can. And I want to mention the end of the story. Basically, I knew it, like, that's gonna happen. So basically, they got conversation like, "Oh, I wanna marry. Okay, this is the right thing to do." And he just came to this guy who give him advice, and just it's nice setup. Like, okay, he's asking, the advisors like, "What I supposed to do? Marry this 12 years old girl?" Yes, because he got the most power of the kingdom or whatever. This is Game of Thrones, basically. They just playing who gonna be in charge of this fucking throne. It's so stupid. Just live their lives. Who cares? But this is brutal world, so I get it. So basically, the idea is like, he is asking some advisors because he is not convinced to marry this 12 uh, girl. Yes, years girl. So I like this idea. Like, he's asking this, he's asking her, he's asking this, he's asking the Ciri character, the king. Yes, so he's not convinced, and of course at the end, he on the council meeting. Yeah, this is the right thing to do, and of course he married this friend of the Ciri. I wanna marry her. And this is the basically this kind of play, and of course the Ciri character just run away. What the fuck? And the black guy was annoyed, and he just leave and just go to the uncle, and they just gonna conspire to kill the king. And my prediction for this, the black guy gonna die, because the uncle gonna be basically not totally bad, if that makes sense. This is my prediction. The how, like I said, the black guy gonna die, not in the next episode, but he gonna die later on, sooner. And of course those crabs people gonna be the threat in the next episode too. So it's very interesting. It's good stuff. Seriously, good storytelling, good stuff. I knew it, like the twist gonna be that way, like, oh, he gonna marry her. I knew it. I fucking knew it, because if you see the control shot, she was there. And she was not only there for the basically most of the time. So it's like, okay, she is there because he gonna call, like, he gonna marry her. I like this idea because I like their basically a little bit chemistry, like this young chick, yes, and the old king, and they talking, they have some good dialogues, like about their feelings, about the mother she was mentioned, he was about his wife. So I like this dynamic, basically, yes. And of course the dad of the daughter is planning to some agenda, yes, to or whatever. So yeah, good stuff, great stuff. I'm gonna give this episode 8 out of 10. I was a little bit annoyed, like I said, from the woman can't do this, or this is the way woman should be in kitchen. I get it, stop hammering this stuff, like, she can do this, I know she can. So stop doing this. It's a little bit annoying, but at the same time I understand, uh this is their universe, and this is the words that fit in this ideology, so I get it. But at the same time, they took a little bit step too far for me. And later on, the CGI looks a little bit fake, but most of the episode, great stuff. 8 out of 10, super good stuff, seriously. And look at the cinematography. I'm gonna look every episode of this, and I'm gonna learn from the cinematography. Look, sky and person at the fucking middle of the shot, almost the middle of the shot. Yes, and looks so cinematographic, looks so fucking huge. I like I said, the cinematography in this show. Amazing stuff behind the camera, guys, who work in this. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. See you on the next video.